Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Keith here, Jesse on the camera. Tonight we're out in the shop working on, we don't really have a name for this, it's just a lawnmower. We drag around behind the Scx6, but as you can tell, we've done a few modifications since the last video. I recently upgraded the exhaust on my Harley-Davidson Road King, and we had, well, some old exhaust. So we chopped off a chunk of head pipe here, give it a cool little teardrop cut on the end. We'll give a shot of that later on for you. Hollowed out the muffler, threw that on there, like, why not, right? Might as well have some fun with it. And then one thing we always hated was as soon as you fire this mower up, it was always just full throttle, wide open all the time, and it was rather annoying if we wanted to like kind of like mow and then travel somewhere else or go across a driveway or something. It was always just wide open, bouncing off the internal governor on the motor. So these things have like a metering system for the throttle on them that works off like a fan on the crank right here. There's a clip on, you can pull that off, pull the shaft out, there's another notch on there, you can put the clip back on, that holds it from going into the bottom end, causing a whole bunch of problems you don't want to have. You pull that rod off and then you have yourself a little throttle linkage action there. Then what we did was we took a servo that we scrapped out of a H10 Optic, Vanquish H10. Nothing wrong, good servo. Metal body or metal case on it, metal spline, metal gear. Should handle the heat and the vibration that the mower is going to throw down at it. And we quickly whipped up a bracket. It's got a little tab in there that fits into an existing hole with one bolt, so that keeps it from rocking around. Should work simple. So right now we are just mocking up with one of the long servo horns we jacked from the Red Cat lowrider build 64 or Monte Carlo, whatever. Oh yeah, Monte Carlo. And actually, yeah, we're getting that set up onto there so we can have some throttle control. So yeah, I'm going to shut up. We're going to get this guy mounted. We're going to get the radio and the Scx6 over here. I did have a whole bunch of servo extensions. I'm hoping we don't have to add another BEC or whatnot to make that work with like 3 feet of servo extensions, but we'll figure that out as we go. So I'm going to quickly throw this on. We'll get this guy going. We'll go through a quick setup on it, and then we'll get outside making some noise, revving up off the throttle, show you guys that. And unfortunately, I cannot find my pintle hitch, so we have to go mowing tomorrow, but that will be just in a couple more minutes in the video, so stay tuned. Okay guys, we have the donor Scx6, our classic Jeep setup over there with probably far too many servo extensions, but we're trying things here. We're probably going to need to add another BEC, but we do have one in there, so we should be okay. But I lied. It's direct powering that servo, so that won't work. But anyhow, so we have it set up. We are just about to start messing and setting up the radio. We have put this on channel 3. We have our channel 3 assigned to channel button E, the top guy here. Now we're setting it to have steps and go linear with 9 steps so we can kind of adjust it. But I want to first off set its travel limits or EPAs back and forth, where it kind of sits and where it travels. So I'm going to actually just switch it to a 2-position. Okay, so now that we have it in 2-position mode, we can see its travel range, right? I don't know what that creeping is. I know what that creeping is. No power. Okay guys, it's a few days later, a few things happened, lost my sleeves, it got really hot outside, we're still hiding in the garage, Anyhow, we did find the issue was actually at the beginning of our stupid long servo extension cable. The wire that came out of our radio box actually got pinched at some point. So replaced the servo extension with a 48-inch from Spectrum and a 40-inch from Venom. We are going to make a connection that goes in the bumper back here somewhere. We'll cut a nice hole, put that into it. We're going to 3D print a mount that we can glue onto this and then bolt through the bumper, so we can just boop boop plug that in and out and leave that cable permanently run in the truck, as this is going to become our F-250 work truck, tow truck kind of build we're working with. Obviously, it's got a plow, it's got a lawnmower, so we're just going to keep running with that with this guy. So that's in. We do have the servo extension on a Y that does run out to the front, so we can put our plow and stuff on the front. But anyhow, we do got the servo in, mocked up. I just wanted to show you guys some quick setup on it. So we put it on channel E down here, and we put it on a 2-position switch in the settings and non-momentary, so it back and forth. We've got the servo travel set to 10% either way. It's best when you're setting up something like this to set it on your high side forward, put it to like 2 or 3%, put the servo horn on, click it back and forth, and slowly just add each percentage each direction until it's at its limits both ways. Now, this is full throttle, this is no throttle. Very, very quick on a lawnmower. That's going to be a little rowdy. So if your radio has the option, you go in, you can turn down the servo speed actually, because that's going to make it want to rev up far too quick. And oops. So that's auxiliary 3. We're going to drop that down to 20%. You guys check that out. Okay, let's go less. Go down to 10. Right? Yeah. That should be nice. Full throttle, bring it up, click it, bring it down. Making it try to bark like a dirt bike's not going to work. It's got a propeller on the bottom that's slogging through the swamp or whatever we're putting it into. So anyway, yeah, so we've got that done. All we need to do is tighten that guy up, put the air filter on it, and we couldn't find the hitch, so we bought another pintle hitch. So on the bright side, at least we'll have 2 bases, and at some point the other one will turn up. I know I picked them up and put them somewhere, and you know, just don't clean up. Don't listen to people say it's bad. You lose things when you clean up. Just live in your mess. It's fine. So boom, there we go. We got a new. You guys haven't seen these big beefy pintle hitches. Pretty cool. Flips open, drop the hitch in there, drop that guy through, put a body clip through the hole right there. Keeps that guy from popping forward, locks in. All billet aluminum. It's a power hobby piece, but we put an absolute beating on the last one, or the one we still have somewhere when we find it. With this lawnmower, we actually bent the frame on the SCX6 completely sideways from trying to get the mower unstuck. The front tires were buried in the mud, and we just kept hammering on it, and we got it out, but truck took some major damage. But anyhow, we're gonna go put some fuel in this thing, give it a quick cleaning, might throw a quick coat of paint on. It's pretty rough, and we're gonna go outside and slog some grass. We'll see you guys out there in a few minutes.